Hey friends, welcome to the Sipping Bird. On today's episode, we're covering the Clover Club. The Clover Club is a gin-based raspberry cocktail with a nice surprise. Let's get right into it. So first and foremost, before any cocktail, you always want to chill down your glass because you don't want to put a nice chilled drink in a hot glass that will drastically drop the temperature of your drink and drastically drop the temperature of your mood. All right, so we're going to put ice right into our cocktail glass. Get that chilling. And then we're going to start with our cocktail. In the bottom portion of your shaker tin, you're going to add 4 to 6 raspberries. I'm going to do 5 just for good measure. 5. And some recipes call for simple syrup. I like to use fresh sugar, just under a bar spoon of fresh sugar. Reason being is texture. The granules from the sugar really help break up the raspberry and push out that flavor. So you guessed it, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to muddle. And you want to muddle this very nicely so that it kind of creates a sort of pre-jam looking substance. In fact, a lot of Clover Club recipes call for raspberry preserves. I have a common practice with the Clover Club culture. So we're going to muddle these up with the sugar, get that really nice. And speaking of culture of the Clover Club was an actual club. This is a Prohibition era drink that was created for this club, which was called the Clover Club in the Philadelphia men's group, which in its day was opulence, was a club of belonging and sort of marked your class and where you were financially. So this is, I guess, a nice swanky, classy cocktail. Okay, and so to this concoction, we're going to add fresh lemon juice. With the lemon juice, we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce lemon juice. And let's 3/4 of an ounce. Now we're going to add our base, which is gin. Gin is a great cocktail with lemon because lemon helps brighten up all those botanicals that reside in a really good gin, like juniper, lavender, some slight citrus notes. And we're going to put 1.5 ounces of gin in this one. Put that right in there. All right, we got that gin in there, the lemon juice, a little bit of sugar with raspberries. Now we're missing one vital ingredient for this, and this one's gonna just really blend everything together to perfection. Okay, it's the white of 1 egg. Okay, so I always advise that you crack your egg in a separate container. Okay, so that is 1 white of an egg right in. Okay, once you have this egg white in here, you gotta mix that up. And most recipes or bars will do what's called a dry shake. And what that's doing is a tin on tin shake with no ice. And that means dry because you're not putting any frozen water in there. You're doing a dry shake because an egg white really needs that extra care in breaking it up and emulsifying and getting it really aerated. So you do the dry shake and then you do your regular shake for your end product. I don't really care for doing a dry shake and handheld blender. So we're gonna use that today. Get that going. Really good. And it smells divine. Wish we had smell-o-vision. All right, once that's emulsified and mixed up together, you're gonna add your ice. You really want this drink nice and chilled. Don't worry about anything with the egg white. The alcohol is gonna kill it and the citrus is definitely gonna cook it. Ice, and now we're gonna shake. but always make sure your seal is nice and tight. Eggs tend to expand when they're shaken, so just be careful of that. It's because this foam here, that's the stuff. We're gonna take our cocktail glass, empty that ice out. We're gonna double strain this. Double straining it for some shards and to avoid any of that citrus pulp or those seeds. And for a garnish, you guessed it, a raspberry. That's the perfect thing for this because of the raspberry that's in it and because this lovely foam that was created by the egg white is just stiff enough and strong enough to carry a beautiful raspberry. So we're gonna get that, place that right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clover Club. This is gonna be amazing. When I say refreshing, this cocktail is the creme de la creme. This thing is full of flavor. It has lemon. Those botanicals from the gin really pop out. The raspberries are impeccably sweet and really give you a nice jammy feeling without having to use preserves or jam in here. We used everything fresh. This is beautiful. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful cocktail. I hope you enjoy yours. Cheers. This is my cat Mocha. I love her.